Making Pokemon games of your own can be difficult sometimes. Trust me, I know. But what's a better way to learn than getting advice and learning from others that have already succeeded with the same goal? So, in today's video, I will be going on Fiverr and hiring other game devs to make a ROM hack for me and see if I can learn anything from it in the weirdest way possible. Of course, while also seeing what wacky shenanigans they come up with. Having quite a limited pool of options due to making a Pokemon ROM hack for you being quite a niche subject, I stumble through the suggestions and eventually come across a seller which claims to be someone that could provide me with a unique ROM hack that's specifically made for me. Messaging them to find out a bit more about them, if they could surprise me with a ROM instead of providing details, and of course the pricing, they end up not really showing off any of their previous work, while their images for the gig use only screenshots of other people's work. Usually this would be the spot where I cancel out and decide to not go through with it, especially since they have no reviews. But at least in my case, I got the excuse of doing it for the content. Now we wait what they come up with, and if we get anything at all. In the meantime, the only real other option that I was able to find for a second ROM hack was from a person that claims to make ROM hacks for the Game Boy Advance in general, not just Pokemon. Seeming more promising with actual reviews, and apparently them being a team that works on the ROMs instead of one person, I messaged them and asked them about the possibility of seeing if we could make something happen. But with this developer now messaged too, the well of options have now dried up. All we can do is wait and hope we actually receive something to play. With plenty of waiting, time passing, and even one of the two cancelling the order on me, we finally have come to a result where we can receive and play a ROM hack made by someone on Fiverr. The first seller I messaged was the one that completed their order, but it still took a month due to them still having some delays on their end. But putting all of that aside, so we can finally see the quality of such a game, let's see how good a $60 Pokemon ROM gig is on Fiverr. Okay, so here we are. I got a ROM finally loaded up that we finally got from Fiverr after pretty much a month. The initial order was about like 2 weeks, but then they needed to cancel, so I needed to wait more, and it was like 17 days. But finally, now that that's done and 60 euros/dollars are paid, let's finally see what the end result looks like. Okay, yeah, that's pretty promising. And okay, HG Engine, no clue what that is. Hey, oh, yeah, disclaimer, I have no clue what's in this. Like I said, the seller, please tell me as little as possible. I want this to be as much of a surprise as it possibly can. So let's see what's so special in it. Like the same first experience, which is for you, is also for me. So let's see what's so special. Okay, loading up, still the same, like expected. Is there anything special? No, this seems to be still like a regular intro. Okay, good old even/gold, still pretty much the same. I mean, what really would there be that you would change to the intro? Gotta keep the basics in it, like the name, choosing the character. There's really no need to change that, but let's see if it's actually anything new. Okay, yeah, instantly. Like they said in the Fiverr page, that I need to talk to the Abra so I can get into the demo. The text box looks like from black and white. That's pretty cool. But finally, unlocking the new content. Let's see. Abra. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, the Poke Center, pretty much the regular. Looks like I got a Chikorita, even though I don't have the option to click any Pokemon. Regular NPCs, I presume? Okay, I feel like this is just here for the sake of having a Pokemon Center, so of course I'll heal like any sane Pokemon player. Looks like I have 3 Pokemon, even though I can't really check my party. I only got Pokédex, bag, no option to click Pokemon, so no clue what besides the Chikorita I also have in here. But, okay, there's an Alchemy that I can't interact with. There's... okay, I actually can pick my starter here, so no clue what the other three were about, but the starters are Quaxly, Fuecoco, and Sprigatito, okay? For now, it seems that there's Gen 9 Pokemon in it with a new, like, look. Like, I mean, there's the black and white UI, so that's a thing I've spotted. But, okay, picking the starter, now I can see my Pokemon. Okay, that's pretty cool. Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, and there's the Sprigatito. Pretty cool. Oh, okay, and yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, it's in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the nature up and down stat thingies, so nothing new, but there's Leafage, that's not in the original games. Since, you know, Sprigatito is the new fella here, I'll probably put him in the lead and see his overworld. Yep, there he is. Still can't interact with anyone. Master Balls and rare candies to prepare. Did I get Master Balls and rare candies? Like, is that a thing? Yep, rare candies, Master Ball. Okay, interesting. I want to see Sprigatito's evolutions, which were Meowscarada and Floragato. Okay, let me speed up real quick and see if they're actually new here. And it should be evolving just about now. Okay, yeah, there's the evolution. And is there actually Floragato? Yep, okay, that's actually Floragato. But besides Floragato, is there Meowscarada? I mean, if Floragato is here, then there surely must be Meowscarada too, right? Let's see. And here comes Meowscarada, presumably too, right? Yep, okay. And the big meanie, I mean Trickster, looks in Heart Gold Soul Silver, just like this. Like this. Okay, yep, pretty much like expected, but okay, Meowscarada. Presumably the 12 character limit hitting pretty hard. Nonetheless, okay, we checked that part out. There's Meowscarada. But, okay, let's see what the other signs are, since the seller said that I need to check all the signs. Camera go? You can make custom camera positions. Still pretty much just looks like the regular camera position. I don't know what you're talking about, but, yep. It did say in the intro that it's made on the Heart Gold engine, so I presume that's already in it, but still pretty cool to see the Jedi Mons in here. Yeah, I guess we got to go into the gym now. And let's see what we got. Okay, so it looks like we'll be battling Bugsy. But, I mean, I got a Meowscarada, so okay, it's the same gym. But since I saw Gen 9 Pokemon, surely there must be the new fellas in here too, right? Let's see. Is the good old fella here? Okay, the Gen 5 Mon. And there comes the double battle, just like you usually would do in the second gym with Bugsy. I'm guessing he's gonna show off more. Yep, now Gen 6 Mons. Alrighty then. Again, another easy sweep. I did ask the seller to make the amount of content to be something like the usual games, like the amount from the starter to the first gym. I mean, he did technically do it, but, I mean, directly from the starter to the gym? Okay, sure. And there we finally go. It's actually Bugsy, but before we battle, I want to see if on the trainer cards, are there any badges? Okay, there are no badges. And Bugsy is still second instead of being first, so, I mean, sure. I'm Bugsy, I never lose when it comes to bug-type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug-type Pokemon. Just pretty sure it's still the same dialogue, but okay, the main course anyway is still seeing at least the new team, so yeah. Okay, cool. Shinies, I guess he can do that too. Let me just actually take it out, and is that it? Let's see. Yep, okay, Hive badge from Bugsy. Okay, I thought I got cut, so I thought, okay, maybe there's something extra. But, that's it. Okay, and now we're going out of the gym. Is there maybe something else, like a event triggers, like a flag is registered upon me getting a badge, or yeah, I guess that's it. Cool. Oh, okay, that's what he meant with a custom camera. Cool, I guess. But yeah, okay, that's kind of it. 1 month later and $60 later, this is pretty much the ROM I got. Picking a starter and going to the gym. Yeah, okay, I guess that does it for the video. Or at least this segment of the video. Maybe let's see if anything after that happened. Let's check back in with post all of this retro. After all the time waiting and finally getting to play the ROM, the results weren't the worst, but also didn't quite match the expectations I had. Having the amount of content being easily just rounded up to be a showcase for things that felt like, oh, look at what I could possibly do if you paid me even more instead of doing it now. I guess it's cool to see some newer generation Pokemon in hard gold, but it still felt somewhat lacking. Though, since I felt a bit curious about the amount of work that I had to do for the end result, I searched up the HG engine that I saw in the intro, since I expected that it was a template for hacks due to the purchase warning at the ROM's intro too, and learned that it's a public GitHub project that is available for anyone to use as a base ROM hacking template. I guess paying someone else to use it instead of learning a possibly harder route of ROM hacking could be an option, but they could have offered at least more content in this final product they gave me to balance it out. And on top of that, ignoring the community collaborative project's asks of making no money from it and crediting the involved parties was a bit too much for them too. But I guess I am a bit at fault here since I was the one ordering it. No hate to the original seller, I just wanted to share my honest thoughts and call them out a bit. So it's 2.5 stars out of me and a review on Fiverr that goes like this. But yeah, that does it for today's ROM review that accidentally turned into a small expose. If you want me to do something similar in the future, like maybe go out and hire specific people that do this, let me know in the comments with your suggestion. But besides that, big thank you to the patrons, become a YouTube member to get videos up to a week early, and stay tuned for more.